A blessed day, learners. It's me, Teacher Lumaban, and if you are new in my channel, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell to be updated in my videos. This time our topic will be on social science, exercises, set 4B. I hope you learned something and enjoy this video. Please share it with your friends to also learn about this topic. Be safe, and God bless you always.
Commit your way to the Lord, trust also in him, and he shall bring it to pass. Psalm 37 verse 5.
What is called to the young Filipinos who were sent to the US as scholars of the government to pursue higher education? Letter A. Insulars. Letter B. Aficionados. Letter C. Pensionados. Letter D. Comisionados. Choose the suitable answer based on the given choices in 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The correct answer is letter C. Pensionados. Young Filipinos who were sent to the US as scholars of the government to pursue higher education were called pensionados. The Pensionado Act is Act number 854 of the Philippine Commission, which passed on August 26, 1903. Passed by the United States Congress, it established a scholarship program for Filipinos to attend school in the United States. The program has roots in pacification efforts following the Philippine-American War. Who is the first American civil governor of the country? Letter A. Henry Ide. Letter B. George Bush. Letter C. Joseph Smith. Letter D. William H. Taft. Choose the suitable answer based on the given choices in 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The correct answer is letter D. William H. Taft. The first American civil governor of the country was William H. Taft. William Howard Taft was the 27th President of the United States and the 10th Chief Justice of the United States, the only person to have held both offices. President William McKinley appointed Taft civilian governor of the Philippines. Who associated the pen name Tagalog? Letter A. Juan Luna. Letter B. Antonio Luna. Letter C. Mariano Ponce. Letter D. Jose Maria Panganiban. Choose the suitable answer based on the given choices in 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The correct answer is letter B. Antonio Luna. The pen name Tagalog was associated with Antonio Luna. Antonio Narciso Luna de San Pedro y Novicio Ancheta was a Filipino army general who fought in the Spanish-American War, Philippine Revolution, and Philippine-American War before his assassination in 1899. All of the following choices are reasons behind the lack of success of the reform movement, except one. Which is the exception? Letter A. Petty quarrels among reformists. Letter B. Spain's preoccupation with her internal problems. Letter C. Lack of finances to support propaganda activities. Letter D. Failure of the friars to counter attacks on the clergy. Choose the suitable answer based on the given choices in 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The correct answer is letter D. Failure of the friars to counter attacks on the clergy. Among the following, the failure of the friars to counter attacks on the clergy is an exception. By the 1880s, a new breed of reform-seeking Filipinos began to emerge. These were Gregorio Sancianco, Marcelo H. del Pilar, Graciano Lopezgina, Mariano Ponce, Jose Rizal, and others. They joined by some survivors of the first wave of reformists. Who is in charge of the political section of the Asociación Hispano-Filipino? Letter A. Jose Rizal. Letter B. Tomas Arajola. Letter C. Marcelo del Pilar. Letter D. Dominator Gomez. Choose the suitable answer based on the given choices in 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The correct answer is letter C. Marcelo del Pilar. The political section of the Asociación Hispano-Filipino was under the charge of Marcelo del Pilar. Marcelo Hilario del Pilar, commonly known as Marcelo H. del Pilar and known by his pen name Plaridel, was a Filipino writer, lawyer, journalist, and Freemason. Del Pilar, along with Jose Rizal and Graciano Lopezgina, became known as the leaders of the reform movement in Spain. What was called the first real battle fought by the Filipinos against the Spaniards? Letter A. Battle of Magaña. Letter B. Battle of Montalban. Letter C. Battle of Pinaglabanan. Letter D. Battle of Pinaglabanan. Choose the suitable answer based on the given choices in 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The correct answer is letter D. Battle of Pinaglabanan. The first real battle fought by the Filipinos against the Spaniards was the Battle of Pinaglabanan. The Battle of Pinaglabanan took place on August 30, 1896. It is considered the first battle of the Philippine Revolution, which sought Philippine independence from Spain. The first battle cry of the Katipunan coincided with the pealing of church bells at 9 o'clock on the night of August 29, 1896. Why was Rizal not in favor of the revolution planned by the Katipunan? Letter A. Unpreparedness of the Katipuneros for an armed struggle. Letter B. Willingness to the wealthy Filipinos to support the struggle. Letter C. Absence of a military tactician who will direct the military operations of the KKK. Letter D. None of the above. Choose the suitable answer based on the given choices in 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The correct answer is letter A. Unpreparedness of the Katipuneros for an armed struggle. Rizal was not in favor of the revolution planned by the Katipunan because of the unpreparedness of the Katipuneros for an armed struggle. The revolution against Spain was sparked in 1896 after Spanish authorities discovered the Katipunan, a Filipino revolutionary society plotting against their colonizers. It ended in 1902, where Spain lost and ceded sovereignty of the Philippines to the United States. What is Jones Law of 1916 popularly known in the Philippines? Letter A. Civil Act. Letter B. Philippine Autonomy Act. Letter C. Philippine Independence Law. Letter D. Organic Act for the Philippines. Choose the suitable answer based on the given choices in 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The correct answer is letter B. Philippine Autonomy Act. Jones Law of 1916 became popularly known in the Philippines as Philippine Autonomy Act. The Jones Law was an organic act passed by the United States Congress. The law replaced the Philippine Organic Act of 1902 and acted as a constitution of the Philippines from its enactment until 1934, when the Tidings-McDuffie Act was passed. The Jones Law created the first fully elected Philippine legislature. What policy of Taft become popular among Filipinos during his tenure? Letter A, Filipino first. Letter B, Philippine independence. Letter C, liberalism and democracy. Letter D, Philippines for the Filipinos. Choose the suitable answer based on the given choices in 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The correct answer is letter D, Philippines for the Filipinos. Taft became popular among Filipinos during his tenure of office because of his policy known as the Philippines for the Filipinos. Charged with organizing civil government in the islands following the Spanish-American War, 1898, Taft displayed considerable talent as an executive and administrator. In 1901 he became the first civilian governor of the Philippines, concentrating in that post on the economic development of the islands. Which of the following choices is not true of the La Solidaridad? Letter A. It was the official organ of the reform movement. Letter B. It featured articles about the good deeds of the friars. Letter C. It was a forum for discussion of the issues concerning the Philippines. Letter D. It was a vehicle for the expression of the political views of the reformers. Choose the suitable answer based on the given choices in 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The correct answer is letter B. It featured articles about the good deeds of the friars. Among the following choices that are not true of the La Solidaridad is it featured articles about the good deeds of the friars. La Solidaridad was an organization created in Spain on December 13, 1888. Composed of Filipino liberals exiled in 1872 and students attending Europe's universities, the organization aimed to increase Spanish awareness of the needs of its colony, the Philippines, and to propagate a closer relationship between the Philippines and Spain. Who is the gifted physician novelist of the propaganda? Letter A, Jose P. Rizal. Letter B, Melchora Aquino. Letter C, Manuel L. Quezon. Letter D, Marcelo H. del Pilar. Choose the suitable answer based on the given choices in 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The correct answer is letter A, Jose P. Rizal. Jose P. Rizal is the gifted physician novelist of the propaganda. Jose Protegio Rizal Mercado y Alonso Real Onda was a Filipino nationalist and polymath during the tail end of the Spanish colonial period of the Philippines. He is considered the national hero of the Philippines. What is the number of languages which Rizal could speak? Letter A. More or less 12. Letter B. More or less 22. Letter C. More or less 32. Letter D. More or less 42. Choose the suitable answer based on the given choices in 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The correct answer is letter B. More or less 22. More or less 22 is the number of languages that Rizal could speak. Jose Rizal, 1861 to 1896, was a Filipino nationalist, writer, and revolutionary. He was able to speak 22 languages, including Spanish, French, Latin, Greek, German, Portuguese, Italian, English, Dutch, and Japanese. He also made translations from Arabic, Swedish, Russian, Chinese, Greek, Hebrew, and Sanskrit. What is the first written novel of Rizal? Letter A. Nali Mi Tangere. Letter B. El Filibusterismo. Letter C. Goodbye to Leonor. Letter D. To the Filipino Youth. Choose the suitable answer based on the given choices in 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The correct answer is letter A. Nali Mi Tangere. Nali Mi Tangere is the first written novel of Rizal. In 1887 Rizal published his first novel, Nali Mi Tangere, Touch Me Not, a passionate exposure of the evils of Spanish rule in the Philippines. A sequel, El Filibusterismo, 1891, The Reign of Greed, established his reputation as the leading spokesman of the Philippine reform movement.
I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. I hope you enjoyed, learned something new about our topic on the social science exercises, set 4B. If you learned something in this video, please give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to share this video with your friends to also learn about this topic. If you have comments, questions, and suggestions, you can leave a message in the comment section below. Thank you very much for watching my videos, hoping that we meet again in my next vlog, and God bless you always.